Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm here to do my Goddess Yemaya Womb of Creation for the month of November. And I'm getting a bit of a chakra thing. So let's see what she has for us for November 2022. Focusing on our collective energy. Always working with Archangel Michael to guide and protect our time and space together. And if you'd like your own personal private reading, you can click the link below to be taken in my Etsy shop. Let's see. November. Goddess Yemaya. November. What does she want to tell us? So it's this one, and we have reflections. I think this came out. Came out a couple, maybe last month, or the last one I did. It's very much to me about, manifestation, like our what we're manifesting coming into 3D form, just from the visual. You can see like that. It's like the unseen, the malleable, like when we were visualizing something, because these words for me, what you contemplate can actualize. So for me, it's like what you visualize can manifest or is manifesting. So it's still like in the works. It's still happening. It's still, being formed and turning into that 3D reality right in front of you. So it's to keep working the energies for what you're trying to manifest. But I feel it's a bit of an extension on the last reading and just a continuation and a confirmation that the things that we're manifesting are still coming to us. They are still transpiring is the word I'm hearing for us. 16 is the Tower in the tarot, so that too can be like something fast happening, something happening rather quickly too. And we have, so her simply saying stay the course, that it is, it's just what I just said. It's like her saying the continuation. I will find the reading that this card was on. I think it was the very last one. If it wasn't the last one, it was the one before that. So this would have been maybe September, October. I'll put a link to it below so you can watch it, because I feel like it's going to, tie into this message or tie into this reading as well. So we're going to use a Mermaid Oracle. This is the Mermaid, no, it's not an Oracle, it's a Tarot. Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. So we're going to use this deck. I haven't used this for a while. I was guided to it for a client's reading today. So I'm going to use it. Being guided to use it in this reading too. So let's see what comes. Everyone with this. Okay, so the first one, let me get my spread up. Energy surrounding our month. This is going to overrule our month, other than knowing that our manifestations are still in alignment for us to still visualize what it is that we want. Keep visualizing it. It can actualize. It is going to be actualizing. It is actualizing. It is actually actualizing as we speak, from what I can gather from these messages. So continue on with it. So the energy surrounding our month, and it is Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is a card of emotional disappointment, things that are not working out. But as you can see, there's two cups left standing behind this person. There's a sense of consoling is the word I want to use. There's a consoling of someone. Someone is consoling someone. I just want to kind of read into it because there's a sense here. So the energy that's going to be surrounding us, I don't feel it's so much the energy of this emotional disappointment, but the energy of being the word I just used, console, not, like being comforted, being emotionally comforted. Let's put it that way. probably mispronouncing the word that it's coming to me wrong. But the feeling that I'm getting is being emotionally comforted over emotional disappointments, right? So something that was emotional disappointing in the past, we are being comforted. So you're going to feel not the emotional disappointment, you're going to feel the comfort. She's going to bring comfort to you in a form of it's just going to come from within, or it's going to come to you from someone or something, but you're going to feel that. And I'm really drawn to the lighthouse there in the back. So I do feel something is, like you're a beacon, or maybe you're doing this for someone. You're just like something's drawn to you, or you're drawn to someone. There's going to be a consoling, a comforting, emotional comforting. So that's the energy that's going to surround us the most. And it could have to do with romantic love, because we have the Two of Cups. But it's going to, it's not going to feel bad. I feel it's going to feel good. It's going to feel comforting, emotionally comforting. Be like having, like if you're sick, you get a bowl of chicken soup. That's what it feels like energetically to me. Kind of the analogy I'm being given to like kind of explain the feeling. Like taken care of emotionally, soothed, if you will. So that's how you're going to feel. That's the energy that's going to surround the month. Vibes are also changes. Something she'd like to see us create more or spend more energy on in the month of November, and it is the High Priestess. So something she wants us to spend more energy on can be our psychic abilities, right? The High Priestess. So mystical, psychic energies, under the full moon, doing magical works under the full moon. This is like the female version, of course, of the magician. But, in that aspect, magician is also a lot about the masculine, the willpower, taking action. This would be more about the feminine, the receptive, letting it come to you. So, in your manifestation work, allowing things sort of like that beacon, that light, like to kind of come to you. So you're manifesting things to you. You're manifesting to receive. You're in that quiet. It's like the quiet inside the womb, right? Where there's nothing that can disturb the peace. So I'm getting this sense of that nothing disturbs the peace. Creating that space, working from that place, right? This is also silence and quietude. Again, nothing can disturb that space. So it's to get in that kind of energy, stillness within, creating that a place where nothing can disturb your peace. So if it doesn't make you peaceful, don't do it, right? But it's to kind of work. I feel it's to kind of, because, the beginning was about manifesting. And we're going to be feeling more comfortable. And we're going to be feeling more emotionally comforted. And I'm getting like a womb space with this, like quiet and watery, and it feels Piscean and cancery like in its energy. And we are in Scorpio, so that's interesting. Yeah, Scorpio energy, it's water. All the water signs are kind of coming to me. So it could be Scorpio ends, let's see, it would be November 22nd or something like that. So I feel like this will be important all in the time of Scorpio to be doing this work or to be manifesting from this space, right? But again, it's about receptivity, manifesting from your feminine energy versus the magician of the masculine, action oriented. So you don't want to take action. You're being silent. You're being still. You're being quiet. You're allowing things to come to you. And again, it's got to do with manifestation, because she opened with that. With stay the course, things are actualizing. You may not be completely seeing it formed. It may not be completely formed yet. But again, it's like the baby in the womb, right? It's not fully seen. So it's like to get into that mind frame, if you will. It's there. Just know it's there. Just like the baby's there and it's coming. Just because you don't see it or can't hold it doesn't mean it's not happening. She's giving me that kind of analogy. And there's a sense of comfort coming up from there. energy surrounding love life for the month of November, and it is the moon. And it's so interesting because we're back to the same kind of feeling as the high priestess, right? So the moon, again, oh, you can see music. You can see musical notes. I feel a strong, like, pull to, like, telepathy, music for manifesting, calling in your soulmate through psychic energies. Not to say that your love life is, nothing's happening or all that, but I feel like a lot of behind the scenes kind of thing, and music is harmonious. So I feel like harmony, everything's in harmonious balance from what I'm getting. Again, even if you don't see it that way, it is there, and you can send that out on that, like this. I'm getting like sound waves, right? So sound waves are big. And again, with that too, clear audience is coming up strongly, as well as, it could be, hearing from your person, talking to them, voice. I'm getting a lot of blue. I'm getting throat chakra. I'm getting voice. What is that? Their tone of voice, their something about talking to your partner in November is going to bring, it could be bringing a lot of psychic messages or, remembrances back, or feelings, or something, uncovering something emotional, hearing your voice. I feel like a lot of voice intonement there coming up. So talking, I'm saying sound waves, but it's got to do with voice vibration. Voice vibration, there's a word for it, but I can't think of the word. So there's something with it. I feel like you will be communicating with your person in November, and that conversation or talking to them in the month of November is going to do something for the relationship, for the connection, in regards to being harmonious, calling them in. Could be pulling in remembrance, because the moon is, it's that psychic, it's the underworld, if you will. The it could be connections to past life memories. There's something here. It's the word subconscious. It's the word I was looking for. Something that's subconscious, that it may awaken or stir something in that way in the subconscious depths. So there's a lot going on there, but I do feel a huge throat chakra, because even it's coming out her mouth there. So it's really pointing to, it's a really odd moon card, right? Often we see two wolves or two dogs howling at the moon. On this one, there's a woman, and you can see that there's something coming out from her mouth, and it's the musical notes. So there is that voice activation is the word. Throat chakra activation, speaking, so there may be a throat chakra clearing, because this was silent, and she'd like to create more of that. So I don't feel like it's really tied too much to that, because that felt like in the regards to manifesting. But there is something about conversation, the throat chakra, voice, communicating. And it's like reading between the lines too, the subtleties. Voice inflection is the words I'm hearing. I don't really know what this is all about, but there's something with tone, voice vibration, throat chakra clearing, communication. So I do feel it'll be communication. And she's standing under the moon, can be right around the full moon, which I'm not sure when it is in November. But I know we have a full moon eclipse, I think. We have a lunar eclipse in November. I think it's like the 8th or 9th. I could be wrong. Anybody that's aware of these things, put that below. But I do think there's one coming. I know there's one coming, because we are now entering into the solar eclipse right around the time I'm doing this. I think tomorrow. And then I think I'm pretty sure the lunar eclipse is then in November, like the first week or two. So I feel like it's going to be right around that time frame. And it's going to clear throat chakra. And there's going to be, but it will be harmonious, but it's going to have a lot of other impact, if you will, on your love life. So that was a long one there. And with the moon can imply secrets and things that are unknown. So there could be that communicated as well. Energy surrounding finances for the month of November. And we have Page of Pentacles, which I like to see for finances. So this is something new, right? So maybe a new offer comes your way for a job, or you start creating step by step passive income for yourself. There is new ideas. We have the rainbow, so something new and positive. Maybe if you've had financial difficulties, just know that something new and positive is coming after that. But there is new energy coming in a very positive, beautiful way for November. I'm hearing a song. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to find. I'll try to Google it. Doesn't seem like it would be connected to a financial energy, but for some reason, I'm hearing it just a little bit. I know it's crazy what I'm hearing, but all right. Something just a little bit is coming in a more, maybe it's just like baby steps, like in increments, starting to build, and then it snowballs. But there's this positive energy, which is good. Something she wants to help us cleanse for the month of November, and it is 4 of Cups. So this is like straight out, like, apathy, not seeing what's on offer, missed opportunities or feeling like you've missed opportunity. Kind of, could be literally, over excessively drinking, if you will. Any of these things kind of coming up, numbing out your emotions. Any of those that apply. She wants to help us cleanse that energy coming up. To me, this is a card of missed opportunities. So she wants to help us cleanse, like maybe thinking we missed something or we're missing out on something, that kind of feeling here. And I'm here, like, not being good enough too. Like, he's not looking at her way and she's there to offer him something, but he may not feel good enough to take what she's got to offer there. So that's to cleanse that sense of emotional energy. A seed of new energy planted at the new moon in November, which again, I'm not sure of the dates. I should have looked. And it's the 3 of Wands. So the seed is for expansion. The 3 of Wands to me is all about expansion and growth, and it can be expectancy too, because 3 of Wands, sometimes we're just, waiting for our ships to come in. But for good energy, I would say expansion and growth energetically to, go beyond where you have energetically, to go to the next level, if you will, is something positive that you would want. So full moon message, something that will come to the light and something good by the next full moon. And it could be November if you want to put November, or which you may want to put December, because I think November's full moon is early this year, earlier in the month. So you may want to say December to give it like a 30-day, but something good that's coming, and it is the world. So that's awesome. So completing of a cycle in a very good and successful way. So whatever perhaps you wanted to manifest, you're going to see it actualized at this point. So maybe out by the December full moon, you will see it actualized. You will be able to hold it and it will come into the 3D reality. This is a card for me of completing a cycle in your life successfully. So whatever that is, or whatever that was that you wanted to obtain in a good way, just know you'll be able to do that. Something very positive. That's big, there's a big energy around it that will come to you in that time frame. So I'm going to pull some rainbow rain. Let's see our superpower for the month, and it's the Star. So our superpower is our ability to trust in the higher powers and start healing, and being guided by the divine energies. And so it's trusting in that path and the divine guiding us. But the Star is also about healing as well. Oops, road trip fell out. So for some, it is all about travel. Just kind of jumped out there. Let's see what other energies are going to be important for November. And we have memories. So again, I think I said that with the moon. So something from the past could be memorized, remembered. And we have sex, fertility is coming up as importance of sacral chakra energy. And then we're going to pull a couple more for November. And I feel these 3, and we're going to end it. And we have Princess. So, and I love this one, and I picked this one for the woman in this deck because Yemaya loves watermelon. So I feel that energy. If you work with her and want to give her an offering, watermelon is a good one, or using watermelon seed as well. We have abundance for the fall, and it feels like that Thanksgiving time frame, and we have rising up. So you're going to have an abundance, a lot of success coming in the month of November, and a lot of ascension energy as well. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading, and I will talk to you or see you for this one again in December. Wow, I can't even believe I'm saying that. If you'd like your own personal private Yemaya reading, you can click the link below. Angel blessings, everyone. Angels of love, and happy Thanksgiving for November.